Hey guys, this is Oscar doing another weekend project. Today I was driving my truck and all of a sudden I got to check engine light. So I want to see if I wanted to go ahead and share this with you guys. That way, if you guys have the same issue, this is a 1996 Toyota T100 with the 3.4 liter engine V6. So let me go ahead and show you what that check engine looks like. Let's go ahead and plug this in. Okay. My truck does have 230,000 miles on it. Let's go ahead and turn this bad boy on. Alright. So, here's the check engine light. Let's see if we get. So 96. Truck. Toyota. T100. 3.4. Automatic. As you can see, that's where my check engine light came on. So let's go ahead and see if we can figure this out here. Alright, so it's a code P0171. History current, I guess it's the same code, so it's confirmed. Alright, let's go check out this code connect. Alright, top reported fixes, replace mass airflow. Alright, so that's the number one reported fix. So before buying the mass airflow sensor, I'm going to go ahead and remove the mass airflow sensor and clean it. If that doesn't work, well, clean the mass airflow sensor, replace cruise control servo. It has all these other things you want to do, but to my understanding on P0171, it can either be a vacuum leak, to my experience, or maybe an oxygen sensor needs to be replaced. But let's go and check if there's any leakage. Let me see if I hear anything. Let's go and check the hoses. Don't hear anything. Kind of get a feel for around any type, especially here. Sometimes you can see like cracks. Okay. This is a good time if you happen to have a smoke machine. You could actually try to see if you can find any type of vacuum leaks. Don't see anything. Want to make sure everything's connected. Yeah, guys. So what I'm going to do, instead of purchasing a mass airflow sensor, which is here, I'm going to go ahead and take it out and clean it. And if after I clean it, if it still comes on, I'm just going to go ahead and replace the mass airflow sensor. But again, if you have this code P0171, hopefully this will kind of help you guys out. So let's go ahead and see if we can fix this issue. Okay, guys? Okay, guys, so for the first step, we're going to go ahead and take out the intake here. There's another, I'll say, clamp on this side. You can just use a regular flathead screwdriver. And if you have air filter box, just unclamp these clamps out of here like so. I think there's one over here. Okay. Let me see here. And of course, the master airflow sensor. Go ahead and disconnect it like so. Put this here. Take this. Make sure this is nice and removed here. Bear with me. Okay, guys. So now that I've removed this clamp and this clamp, and I took out the master airflow sensor connection, what I'm going to do instead, I'm just going to go ahead and remove this whole intake hose there. Let me go ahead and just remove these little vacuum lines. At the same time, I'm just double checking to make sure they're not ripped. So, alright. And this one. Alright, that should allow me to freely remove this. Here we go. Okay. I'm also checking my air filter, make sure if it's dirty, I gotta replace it, which it is, as you can see. So gotta make sure I clean this up after I clean the master airflow sensor. Alright, so it looks like the master airflow sensor is held down by 10mm. I think those are small bolts. So let me go ahead and remove that here. Okay, guys, so the next step, I'm just removing these 10mm bolts. There's two, and these are holding it in place, the actual master airflow sensor. So I'm going to take these two, and that should allow me to remove the actual master airflow sensor like so. Bear with me. Remove this gently. Just gonna wiggle it out. Okay, guys, so just go ahead and just wiggle the master sensor out. It's pretty stuck in there, so be patient. Alright, so taking a look at this master airflow sensor. I don't know if you guys can see in there, but it's pretty dirty. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna clean this out. And what you want to use, you could go to your local auto store and buy this. This is a master airflow sensor cleaner, and all you do, you just spray a little bit on the actual master airflow sensor inside. Let me show you how to do that. Okay, guys, let me show you a little close-up of what I'm talking about. For this master airflow sensor, let me get you guys a light so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Bear with me. In there, you can see, well, I don't know if you could see from the camera angle, but you could find those little wires in there, right there, and those are the ones that I'm going to go ahead and clean out with the master airflow sensor cleaner. So these are the wires right there. So if I get you another close up, right there, those are the ones that get dirty. So you definitely want to go ahead and make sure that you clean those out. So let me show you how you properly clean those out. So what you do, you definitely want to make sure you get a catch pan. And what I'm going to do I'm gonna go ahead and use that. I'm gonna put the red tip inside there and just spray it. I'm not gonna go all crazy over it. I'm just gonna do like small little bursts of cleaner in there, so that way at least they could get some cleaning. So let me go ahead and show you how to do that real quick. Okay guys, so in order for us to clean this master airflow sensor, I'm gonna go ahead and just stick the cleaner in here, and I'm just gonna do small bursts like this. Do it maybe a couple times, and again, they're just small bursts. Do not go Donkey Kong on it and just go crazy on it. And that should be it. And again, it is highly recommended to let this dry for either 15 to 20 minutes before you actually install it back on your vehicle. So that's what I'm going to do right now. So let me go ahead and give about 15-20 minutes, and then I'll go and install it back. Okay guys, so it's been over 20 minutes. I let this master airflow sensor dry. So the next step, since I'm already here and I'm taking the time to do all this work, as you can see, this air filter is quite dirty. So what I went to go ahead and did, I went to go ahead and purchase a new air filter. But before I actually put the new air filter, see how dirty leaves and stuff like that. I'm gonna go ahead and use my vacuum so I can vacuum this bad boy up real quick. Get all that whatever leaves that's in here. So again, this is an optional step, but whenever I do something, I try to do the best I can, so that way I don't have to redo the situation. And you know, once you fix something, you want that peace of mind that you took the necessary steps to make sure everything was good to go. So now that I don't have any leaves in here, I'm just gonna go ahead and a little bit inside. Alright, we're good to go. So let me go ahead and put my new air filter. Alright, we're good. And then we're gonna go ahead and start putting everything back like we did. So if I remember correctly, master airflow sensor in here, because I remember these two little 10 millimeters go there. Alright, let me get those 10 millimeters bolts started. This one. There goes two. I'm just going to go ahead and tighten those in a little bit. Alright. Let me go ahead and put the other piece to it. Okay, so now that I have that master airflow sensor installed, I'm going to go ahead and put the other side in here, like so. Alright, perfect. And I'm just going to go ahead and reinstall in reverse order like I did. So this one goes in here. so. And then just make sure you put the clips back in place. That's 1, 2, 3. There you go. And then we're going to go ahead and put back master airflow sensor connector. Don't forget to put the vacuum lines back. Alright, that's bottom one. Make sure they're nice and tight. And this one is good, like so. And then lastly, we're going to go ahead and tighten up these 2 clamps. Oops. So we're going to tighten this one up, and we're going to tighten this one up. Alright, so I'm going to do that real quick. Okay guys, so after you have this these 2 clamps here and they're tightened up, we're going to go ahead and erase that code, and I'm gonna go ahead and drive this vehicle for like at least 60 miles. Check. Alright. Check in. I have 230,254 miles. So I'm gonna go ahead and drive for about 50-60 miles and see if that check engine light comes on. Right now, let me go ahead and take out that check engine. Alright, so get this code in here, erase code. Show you how easy this is. Yes. Great, so that check engine light code was erased, and again I'm gonna go ahead and drive this this truck for another either 50 or 60 miles and see if that check engine light comes on. If it comes on, then I'm just gonna go ahead and replace the master airflow sensor. If it doesn't come on, then that's what this truck needed, that master airflow sensor to be cleaned. Hopefully guys, this video helped you out, and again, it's for that P07, I forgot what that code was, but hopefully this helps you guys, okay? Thank you for watching, have a good day.